And racing down on the inside, Corborn Kiwis away very smartly, followed out by Red Eye Max, and getting around the outside is Rockwood Archie. A length or two to Botany Peak, Campaigner railing up. They're followed after a gap, says Divine. Corborn Kiwi goes wide, but it's well clear. Corborn Kiwi is going to be too good on the opening event. Campaigner zooming through to grab second. I'd say Rockwood Archie third wide. They're followed, says Divine. In that bunch, Red Eye Max, Botany Pete, followed their Child Frederick, and Advanced Pedro back there as well. Corborn Kiwi into 210 on the tote has got the prize here. Number 1, Corborn Kiwi. Could have grabbed that 320 just prior to the jump. Corborn Kiwi, and that's made a flyer, went straight to the lead. Followed out there by Red Eye Max, showing up there wide, Rockwood Archie. Good run, Campaigner. And racing out very wide. Home was Stu, got the break, and also out nicely Corborn Kit, and moving up Big John Cannon goes up to make a line of 3. There was trouble into the bend. Home was Stu, got spat out, and into the back they go. Corborn Kit, but raining through now. Darcy Brasco's grabbed the lead. 2 lengths away Big John Cannon, 2.5 back Sakajuia. There followed back we go. Home was Stu, and well back no rights. The tail end of Pint Size Pixie turning for home, but Darcy Brasco 2 or 3 in front. He's going to grab one at last. Darcy Brasco, Big John Cannon. They're followed by Corborn Kit. There's a gap. The no rights got into it late. Home was Stew, followed further back Sakajuia, and the last one there, Pint Size Pixie. There's race number 2. First of the quaddie, 165. 165, and I think the 4 finished home for 4th there, no rights. So the winner, Darcy Brasco, gets one at long last. Darcy Brasco having start 17 today, win number 1. And racing, one of the best out is going to be Tricky Zorro, the favourite, straight to the lead, followed out by Cherie. Railing up now, we've got Black Sails. So there's only one danger to the favourite, and that's Black Sails around the corner, but Tricky Zorro has got a good break. It's out by about 3 or 4, beat Black Sails. Up for third, no luck. Then we've got Marty McMoth. Then there's a gap there to Verbatim, followed further back there by Cherie. After a gap to Idle Vice, and one must have tumbled on the journey there, did it? Hurricane Sandy's come home about 100 behind them. Might catch that on the replay. I didn't see that tumble, but there was a bit of trouble coming across the top there, and Hurricane Sandy probably got the worst of it, but no doubt the winner here, the favourite Tricky Zorro, straight to the lead, chased all the way there by Black Sails, about to grab second here, and then we go back to the 3. And racing down on the inside, or towards the inside, Botany John away nicely, so's Q Power. Mickey T to third is followed there by Coldrum round the first corner. A length for 2 back Susan Jewel, trying to improve around the outside. Good Girl Nina, they're followed out John, and going back to last of Power Extreme. Down the back they go, Botany John the leader. Mickey T strides up on the outside, he's a neck away. 3 lengths away, Q Power. The others are 4 back, headed by Susan Jewel around the corner. And on the outside, Mickey T doing the better. Mickey T will score. Botany John, and zooming down the outside, Susan Jewel to third, then Q Power. They're followed after a gap there. We had Coldrum, Power Extreme, and our John, and Good Girl Nina at the back of the field. There's the running of race 4. 5, the winner, Mickey T. This hot favourite has prevailed all right. It's had to work a bit, but it's got there, and it didn't win the way we expected. We just expected it to zoom off the boxes, but no, had to work a bit. Went up to Botany John, headed it off. Good run, the 4. And racing, and he's up at about second or third spot early. Ginger Cole, there's a few in front of him, and best out was Fair Marina, and showing up there wide on the track, little Danny is followed there, coming around the outside. Budgie Right, they swing the corner. Budgie Right's moved up and hit the lead. Budgie Right will beat Fair Marina, and down the outside, little Danny Rascal. They're followed further back. There we go to Angel Door, Homebush Dobby. Ginger Cole didn't really run into it. Back we would go to another Riddle, and Angel Door would have been back there as well. Ooh, just a fair run, wasn't it, from Ginger Cole? Just a very fair run. We'll just see if he's copped any trouble, but off the boxes here was one of the best out, but then they all sort of bunched up. He went back to about fourth, but he was, oh yes, he got checked off the 8 when just looking to come and do it there, Ginger Cole. So I suppose you've got to give him another chance, don't you, Ginger Cole, in that performance. Racing, Power Bro slow, one of the best out would have been Shadow Baxter. Round the outside up there is a Power Lachlan. Botany Richie, nice and handy, gets a beautiful run into the race. Round the outside, Corba Miami into the back. They go a length and a half for Power Bro. They're followed down on the inside by Homebush Ginger, little gap there too. Power Massini and out the back. 3 or 4 further back there, dropping out of it a Power Louis, but on the corner. In front, Shadow Baxter, the big danger. Botany Richie, and coming down the outside, up he goes. And out of the line they go. Botany Richie might have just nosed out Shadow Baxter. The kennel mates have come away to fight it out there, followed by Corba Miami late. Further back there we go too. The next one there might have been Homebush Ginger, I think. Then a Power Lachlan, followed further back by a Power Bro. That was back with a Power Massini, and a Power Louis would have been back there as well. I think the favourite's done enough here. He's driven up on the outside, and I think he's just grabbed Shadow Baxter in the shadows here. And we'll watch the replay in a moment or two, but he just sat pretty, didn't he, off the leaders back here. I thought he was going to win easier, but up they come. Shadow Baxter to its credit. It really stuck it out well, but Botany Richie's got him here, hasn't he? And racing, Field Away, one of the best out is Fat Pants, and also showing up there, that must be About Town outside the leader, is it? They're followed further back there along the inside. Homebush Sarah zipping around, Go Bridie. They're followed further back by Outback Bill around the corner, and shooting through on the inside, Outback Bill, and then it's close. Outback Bill got there, then it's very close between About Town, Fat Pants, not sure. Homebush Sarah, Go Bridie very wide. Then further back there we go, Tony's Choice, and towards the tail there, Gypsy Hunter, and also Marbella. 3, shooting along the inside, Outback Bill's got the prize. Outback Bill will score. And racing, a Power Rosie straight to the lead. Showing up there a Power Rabbit, followed down on the inside a Power Jackie, and up on the outside, but wide Gold Star Frankie. Round the turn out of the straight they go. A Power Pool's got a rails run. Up ahead of those is Homebush Buck, little gap there too. Now Power Pool drifts a bit after jumping well and well back. A Power Dosh. The leader is a Power Rosie. She's only up by about a length and a half turning for home, but she's doing enough. She's up by about 3. Now she gets away, and a Power Rosie will beat a Power Jackie, a Power Rabbit. There we go, a Power Pool. Further back there we go to Homebush Buck. Further back out wide a Power Dosh, and towards the tail we had Massage Only. There's race 8, and if you boxed up all the Opowers, you would have got the first 4. Power Rosie, the winner. In fact, you probably didn't need to box them up. You only probably needed to put this one on top, and then boxed up all of the others. And Power Rosie will score. Then it's Power Jackie, Power Rabbit, and coming down the outside to make it an all-Power finish, a Power Pool. And racing, Anu out brilliantly straight to the lead. Puts 2 or 3 on the Merley. They're followed further back now. Getting up on the inside is Badiatas chasing the leader. Gap then to Colby Boyd. They're followed by She's a Gamble around the corner though. But Anu right on the money. Out by 5 or 6 lengths. Time will be interesting. Anu by 8 lengths. Bolted in. Second, Badiatas. Third, Not sure. Colby Boy was stopping and flying along the inside. She's a gamble. There followed back we go. Corp on clock. Home was Page. And Not So Cute was it back there too with Churchill Chaser. And Anu. Gee, this is just motored away from the field, and it bolted in here. Anu, and it's unofficially it's broken 17 seconds, 16.98 unofficially. Set and racing. Rambunctious jumped nicely, showing up there. We've got True Blue Styling going up wide out on the track as Runaway Taxi down to the inside of Power Opal. A beautiful run into the trail. So into the back they go, and Rambunctious the leader. Rambunctious a length in front, and out wide Runaway Taxi's joined it. Flipper looks a danger, but Runaway Taxi's grabbed the lead. Still there a Power Opal, and then there's a gap to the others headed by Power Marguerite around the corner. Runaway Taxi and driving along the inside, Flipper, but Runaway Taxi Flipper photo. Then we've got a Power Opal. Then there's a gap to Rambunctious, followed by a Power Marjorie. Back we go, True Blue Style, and a Power Jean was back there and just up ahead of those, Mr. Barry. I didn't see Mr. Barry finish, but he must have been in the pack there somewhere. But that's the way they've crossed a run in race 10. And this is close in the end. Runaway Taxi. I just couldn't see where the nose was of Flipper. And racing, field away down on the inside. Botany Wind jumped nicely, showing up there. Homebush Spike, another one up there too wide of some jeans now. Here comes Mullet over into the race quickly, a length or two back. They were followed down on the inside by Token Ray around the corner and charging to the lead. Homebush Spike will get home. Homebush Spike will beat Mullet over and Botany Win. Then there's a gap to Token Ray. Further back, Corporate Image. There's a long gap then to some jeans. Homebush Zane was back, and Liz Watto was back in that rear pack as well. Homebush Spike, 18.20, 2.90, 18.20 for Homebush Spike, and yeah, Mullet over was slow off the boxes, then it had to work to the outside. By the time it sort of got wound up, the bird had flown, and Homebush Spike's got away here. And racing, one of the best out. Last Explorer's taken a flyer. Mick Jobson away and going up wide Primitive. They're followed down on the inside by Homebush Craig. Further back the field, Rattle Your Dags. The others are well back, headed by Yellows Edward around the corner. Favourite though dashes away. Last Explorer, Mick Jobson right down the outside. Primitive got home for third. Then we've got Rattle Your Dags. They were followed further back by Zulu Bro. Along the inside there we had Yellows Edward well back towards the tail. Home Truth never got into it, and that was one of the tail enders at the line. There's the last, taken out by Last Explorer, so punters got it bang on, didn't they? Last Explorer the winner, and with Primitive getting home for third, it means, of course, we've got 200% of that pick six. So that's a mighty result. You can build your TAB funds up and have a bit of a crack tonight.